What is going on, guys? SimplyAelosh here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Guild Wars 2. So I bought this game when it came out originally, like almost a year ago now, I think. And so as you can see, I have a couple characters here. These two are really low level, and they look pretty stupid, but this is the one that I was mainly playing. Big Viking man. But I figured we can go through this today and take a look at it and see what we got. So we're going to go ahead and create a new character and look at the character creation screen. So I had a human, I have a Norn, and I have one of these little guys. However, I've played every single one of the starting areas, but I think I'm going to make a Char, because if I can be some kind of lion wolf thing with bull horns, why wouldn't I? And of course, let's be a male because they look awesome. And so these are the class. We have a thief, which are basically your stealth people who jump around with little knives. Necromancers, who basically can pretty much like a warlock kind of thing. Mesmers, it's pretty interesting actually. They do like mirages, and they control like mental abilities and stuff like that. I always thought it was really cool. Actually, my original character was a Char engineer, but I only played him to like level 8, and then I don't know. I didn't like the engineer class. But engineers basically they use guns, and they like alchemy and stuff like that to build like turrets and potions and things like that. We got elementalists, which is basically like a mage shooting elemental magic. Warriors, just beating the shit out of everything. And then we have guardians, which is like kind of like a paladin, I guess. Which I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a guardian. I've never made a guardian, and that armor looks pretty sick. So we're gonna take that one. Okay, we're going to be as tall as possible because we're going to be a big lion. Let's take our clothes off to see what we can get here. So, that's really huge. That's way too small. If I'm a guardian, I got to be pretty muscular, but I don't know. I think that's good enough. Now we pick our fur pattern. Oh my god, there's so many options. Well, I do have to say this character customization is really awesome. Really cool. I do like their features, and the graphics are really awesome as well. If you couldn't tell, like when I first, like when you move the characters around, like my Viking, the Nord guy, his beard swings. I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see, so many options. I guess that's decent. Is there anything that, well, I don't want to be like all striped. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, we can pick our colors. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we'll do that. And then head options. I guess this is gonna be our face. This dude's face is like, it makes it look so round because of that. But maybe if we change the... Well, wait a minute. Oh, wait, okay. Hang on. Whatever. So this is the hair. Okay, let's see what we can do with the hair. That's pretty cool. That's really fluffy. Holy shit. Whoa. No. That's what we started with. It's very spiky. Nothing. That's definitely a necromancer style. Let's go with that, whatever. Face. Whoa. Eh. It's not bad. He's a brute. Oh, that guy's been in some fights. Ooh, I like the nose ring. So it's gonna be this one or this one. I think I'm gonna go with the nose ring one. Let's get some horns now. So we can change the length of the horns. Oh, that's really long. Let's just stay here. What do we got? Pointed like a bull, pointed back. Those are pretty cool. I like the white, the way it mixes. We'll probably do it with that one. Oh, yeah, let's just go this one. Let's see how. That's not too bad. Let's make it like right about there. Okay. Face details. Oh, jeez. Well, you could really play with everything. It looks like I'm gonna. What is it? An angle. Okay. Let's open up those eyes. Okay, I don't really. That's a lot. We'll leave the eye colors fine. Oh, geez, we can tilt the jaw. Teeth size. Oh, we can make my teeth. Well, it's really big. Get a little bit bigger. This one has my ears and head. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, what is on my head? Okay, so that must be like your class feature. In this game, like when you pick a class, you get like 3 class features you can choose from. Like I know I think as an engineer, you can get like a monocle for or a backpack or something like that. And this one must be a helmet. That's what it looks like. Okay, so let's pick our armor color. Actually, let's go ahead and forward and see it because I don't like that headgear. I don't want that anyways. Well, those look pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna go with those. Okay. So now we go down to armor dies. Okay, so let's see. What color do we want to be? I'm just gonna do this pretty fast. Whoa. Okay. Tarnished steel. Okay. Yeah, this looks like what we're gonna do. I like the purple. Purple's cool. Tarnished steel. Tarnished steel. Okay, that's pretty cool. Shoulders, here we go. Now we're gonna make that purple. That tarnished steel. Okay, that looks good enough. Next, so I'm gonna pick these. So this is basically like you pick a story arc, like you can pick between the three kind of thing. Which those are pretty cool. What is this one? Famed hero, and this one is I determine my own path. I want to determine my own path. Okay. What do I use? Dignity. Ferocious. Well, I'm like a paladin, right? So I guess I gotta roll dignity. Charm. I'll just go dignity. Okay. Blood Legion. So this is gonna be my story as well. Blood Legion is more like the warriors. This is more of like stealth, like thieves, and this is more of like engineers. So I'm gonna go ahead with the Blood Legion. Let's roll that. And then now I pick like a companion. So that's an elementalist. We got a thief, I think. That's a warrior. He's a guardian, which I am. So I'm probably gonna go. What is this one? What is she? An engineer. Looks like an engineer. That's fine. Okay, so this is where I picked my father's path. So this is going to be another part of my story. He was an honorless. They're suspicious about. I'm going to go with that he had a really good reputation, and I must succeed it. Now I pick our name. Let's see what we can be. Let's go with a nice wolf name. Yeah. Oh, what? That makes sense, though. I figured that would be in use. Oh, jeez. Here, what about this? Is pretty obvious. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be like the tutorial of, like, every race has their own starting area, and you have, like, a different story arc, depending on, you know, what race you picked, and how you go through it and all that stuff.
I am a char.
We're just going to go ahead and skip that. So I've actually played the Char area before, and it's pretty cool. It's not nothing. Out of all of them, I don't know. I like the Norn just because, you know, he's a Viking, and I like that. I think it's cool. All right, but let's roll Char. Let's be a big lion, wolf, cow. I really don't know what the hell I am. But overall, you know, the game's pretty cool. Combat system is, you know, it's pretty unique, but definitely it's action focused, I guess, but it's more of a combination between action and, you know, hotbar keystrokes. Why is this taking so long? I feel like it's taking way longer than it needs to. What is going on? Alright, so here we go. Report. So this is basically just gotta talk to somebody over here. What we got? What is this? Burn foes with every 5th attack. What is this? Regenerate health. Okay, so I'm definitely like a tank, it looks like. That's perfect. This is gonna heal me. What do I got a message? Oh, that's right. I guess because I was like since I bought it, the game when it first came out, I get one of these for all my characters. Or some kind of like band. It looks like I'm using a mace. What is this though? So this one's gonna make me do more damage. This one heals me. I guess for right now we should probably do the one that makes me do more damage. What does this do? It's gonna heal me as well. Block attacks while
over
healing.
here, soldier. I've got new orders for you.
Alright. So I do like though, like when we're gonna get to a part where, like, you know, whenever you get to when you're, you know, actually doing stuff for the story and you complete it, you get to like a little cutscene, which I think is cool, where your character actually speaks. And, yeah, that's pretty cool for an MMO. Like usually, you know, your character doesn't speak at all. What do I learn?
You get to
Smash a mystical symbol on the ground.
This is your lucky day. You get to
Fight your way to the front. So we don't have to kill these guys, just gotta get to the front. So we'll talk to this guy right now. Which this is gonna be one of the cutscenes. Cool. Just show you a little bit.
I need your help, soldier.
So he's gonna say something. Let's see if I say anything. There
What's
we go.
so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
We'll just skip that. But as you can see, you know, we could talk. So that's definitely a big feature. And I do like that this game is obviously really beautiful. And that is an awesome benefit. It's really good looking. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's definitely a nice little like difference from a normal MMO. So like, you know, if I'm not feeling like grinding out like a traditional MMO, this is cool just to explore because it's a very open world where you really don't have to do whatever. So you can just go explore because there's dynamic events everywhere.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
wake up and get
So
over
that's
here.
pretty cool. You learn this stuff pretty fast. I'm learning this skill so fast. My other character didn't go that fast. I feel like I'm gonna get a shield soon or something. So I'm gonna surround me and my allies with a shield. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the tanking class. Which is awesome. Okay, so now I gotta. Okay, so each race has like a hero, and Whitelock Brimstone is the Charred hero, and then humans have one. Like every single one has one that's like famous within the lore, and they usually show up within your beginning in the tutorial, which is it's basically like, you know, just like a showing you how your story begins. It's pretty cool, and then it's definitely a very story-driven things that happen. I like that. It's definitely cool. Features. I think the game's pretty awesome. Like I said, you know, it's a nice little break from you know, if I'm playing Rift or something or WoW. But I definitely like it. It's really cool and really fun and awesomely beautiful. Great detail. I heard that there's might be releasing an expansion soon, so that'd be pretty cool. But I definitely think it's definitely worth the money. I mean, for sure. I mean, I got it when it first came out because of all the hype and everything, and I'm not really sure why I stopped playing. I think it's just because you know, eventually, if it's all that you're playing, you just get to this point where you're constantly exploring. Or you know, it's where it's kind of gets to the point where it's so open world. It's a little bit too open world where you don't really know what you're doing, because when you're trying to do a story mission, it gets really hard if you're not at the recommended level. So you know, it just takes where you're kind of wandering. You don't really know exactly where to go because you can just wander to find quests or anything. There's no like, you know, designated, like there's zones, but they're so huge that, you know, it's not where you're stuck within there. You're really, you know, open with what you gotta do, which is a cool feature, but it just gets a little too open and a little boring to me, so that's why I stopped playing. But it's definitely a nice break, and in combination with other games, definitely is perfect. So like I said, you know, it's perfect to take a little break from someone else for, you know, like for the day or just for an hour or so. I think it's really cool. What we got here? And every like tutorial zone kind of thing has like one boss fight, which that's pretty intense. The human one is like a big, huge earth elemental, and when you're in Norn, I think it's like some kind of dragon. Now I know you can do this. Yeah, if you double click on a movement key, you roll. So he's throwing me away.
You lost this war long ago.
It's definitely a cool game. I like all the features in it are really cool. Like I said, it's very open world, very feature ridden. It's awesome. I haven't really done the PvP. I did a little bit on my other character, and that's one of the main focuses of this game. It seems like is PvP. But it's definitely a cool feature because they also auto-scale your level. So, you know, if I'm in a zone where everything is way higher than me, it scales me up. But that's only for PvP. Everywhere else it just scales you down, because you're usually not going to be going to those zones where it needs to scale you up. And even if it did, they don't really scale you up, they only scale you down. It seems they only scale you up for PvP, which is definitely a cool feature because this game is more so about skill and your weapons you're using, because in instead of getting a set of abilities, your abilities change depending on what weapons you're using, except for the abilities that are on the right hand side of your setup bar, which those are ones that you buy with points you get from leveling up. And after you do that, you get, you pick your abilities customized that way, but they're mainly just for healing or like utilities. All your main attacks are going to be from whatever weapons
I
you're
heard
using,
what you did down in that crypt,
that's an interesting
soldier.
feature, which it's very
Tribune Brimstone is
Don't
calling the
skill,
shots.
it's very
I just did my
skill
job.
based, which is cool for PvP. So I can get a bell. Let's take the shield.
I'm good.
Let's equip that, and we get a bag. All right. So yes, the PvP option though, that's pretty cool how they scale you up. So like you can start out level 1 and just make yourself a PvP character and just go over to the PvP zone, and it should scale you right up, and you can get right into the action at level 1, and I think there's an option to make a PvP character. At least I know there was in the past, and I made one, and it automatically takes you to the zone. Even though you're level 1, it auto scales you up to 80, and you get all the points that you would get if you were the highest level, and you can allocate them, for PvP specifically, where if you leave the zone you lose them all, but if you're there you have all the points you could ever get if you're max level, everything, and you have your weapon. You pick a weapon and you just go from there, and you can get PvP armor by getting the points on stuff, which is a cool feature, and I like that, and I definitely think it's a really good game, and I like that the developers are constantly bringing out new content and are constantly updating and things like that, which is really, really good. They're very involved, it seems, at least to me. Like they just released this Sky Pirate one not too long ago. I think it was like maybe a couple days, and I really like that. It's very feature rich, and it's very huge. Like, look at this map. Like, this is the entire world. Like, you can explore all of this. Like, this is the Nord starting area. This is the Char. The humans, I think, are over here. Yeah, and I'm not really sure where are the other ones. I think this. No, that's not it. I don't know where the other two start out at. Oh, this one is the I think they're called whatever those little tiny people are that look like weird versions of little Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And then the Ashar are those or maybe that was what they're called. And then the plant people start somewhere else, but it's a very huge world, and they have waypoints, which is great, so I can fast travel whenever I discover them. Like, for example, whenever I walk by this one, I'll be able to transport here whenever I want, and then when I walk by this one, I'll be able to transport here, and as you can see, I can go, well, no, I can't, but I can go to this one. So when they're lit up blue like that, that's how you know you can get there, which is definitely a cool feature. I really like that, and it's an easy, fast way to get around, way better than having to take like click on a flying person who flies you somewhere. You have to actually manually get there yourself. So it's definitely a cool way, and a cool implemented feature. So yeah, overall, I think this game's pretty awesome. Definitely is good, like I said, in combination with other games to make sure you're staying fresh with it, where it doesn't feel too open and like it's too much to have to do and too much to explore. It feels, that way you can balance it out with something that's very straightforward, and you can come to this, which is very, very, very open, where you're not limited at all, and you can really do whatever you want. And that's definitely cool, when you're feeling like, I just don't feel like having to grind. I feel like just exploring and just leveling easily. This is that game. And I think it's really cool, and it definitely has awesome features, and I like it. So that probably wraps it up, guys. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions about the game, or any features you have questions about, or any kind of game you have questions about you want me to make a video for in the future. And you guys have a good day. I'll see you later.